What's up, fam? All right, today we are going to be installing the center stand on my 2025 Africa Twin Adventure Sport. The center stand does not come with the bike, and I decided I had to get one because I love my center stand as well. The center stand just helps a lot for maintenance, for cleaning, for tire repair, anything. I'll talk about this GR bag also that I installed. I'll talk to you guys about that, which I think is a great addition to the bike. And I'm getting a whole lot of stuff for this bike. So let's see what comes in this bag. I can't imagine it's gonna be too hard, but I take it back because there's 2 springs that quickly. You see how fast it's looking back? When I see springs, it makes me wanna cry. All right, so this Africa Twin, to me, is just a fun bike to have, man. I'm not a person that believes in having a boring life. So I like to have fun in the things that I do. You know what I'm saying? So I picked this up from Southern Honda Power Sports yesterday when I went to actually go and pick up another Africa Twin for one of my brothers in my club. So he's now an official Africa Twin owner. Big shout outs to him for getting that done. All right, let's see what we got here. This is the main frame. This is gonna go in. Let's see where I'm at. This is gonna come in on the left side. All right, it's gonna come in on the left side. Lay that down. Let's see what else comes in here. Hardware. Yay. Okay, so we got this, which I have no idea what that is yet, but I do know that that's a spring, and this is a lock piece, lock washer, and this is a rubber touch to keep the, it's a shock absorber, and that's a washer, and another spring. My life sucks. All right, let's see what it's gonna take to install this. These things, they don't come with no instructions. I don't believe they do. Hold on a second. Let's see if it does come with an instruction in case you're gonna put that on your bike. Let's see, Honda, start, blah, 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 Power Sports Honda accessories. Let's see what this code thing does. Let's see if that makes a difference, if that's gonna take me directly to what I need to get to, 'cause I'm not sure. I'm giving you guys the insight, guys. All right, so this is opening Chrome. Is that instructions? Probably not. Let's find out. Nope, not instructions. So we'll figure this out together. Let's go. All right, so looking at this system, right? There's a slot right here, and this just looks like it just goes pretty much like this. Like this is gonna just fit inside that slot, and there's a bolt on the other side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slide this over that bolt, get this into the slot. All right, so I got that piece in. I have to come on the right side because there's like a little metal piece that's blocking this from coming out. So I got it to fit the way it needs to fit. So let me reach to and grab the camera, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, right? So right here, this is where that piece is gonna fit over. And then of course we saw that it went through that little slot. So let's move on to the next thing and see what else we got left. Shouldn't be too much. Okay, so if you look right there in that spot where we just pushed in, there's a little slot for the washer, right? So we're gonna put that washer in. And then we're gonna install the circlip. And with the circlip, I'm gonna be using one of these little tools here to split it open, okay? This is from Channel Lock. I'm gonna turn this, and I'm gonna put it inside this groove. These are the holes. And I'm gonna find an angle to install this clip. It's kind of like in a weird spot. All right, so what I'm doing, I have the bike on the jack, right? So I'm just gonna work my way. I'm on one knee, and I'm gonna see if I can get it from this angle with the kickstand up. All right, there we go. So that part is in. That's now locked in place. So that's not gonna go anywhere. So we have 2 springs left. The rubber piece. So there's a hook point. There's a hook point that I noticed, and the hook point is right here, and I'll bring the camera up so y'all could see it. All right, so if I'm here, I'm just trying to show it to you right over the chain. There you go. That's the hook point right there. So that piece looks like it goes just like that. That's the way that goes. That's the hook point for the spring. Oh boy. All right, now comes the part from hell, which is gonna be putting on this darn spring, man, which I wouldn't wish that on nobody's mama. What the hell did I just say? I don't even know. But here we go. So I'm gonna use this vice grip, and the goal is to get this spring connected to this hook point right here, okay? That's the goal. So let's see the angle that I'm gonna need to get, and how much pressure does my vice grip need to have to get a good pull. Oh man, that's too tight. Good morning, Titan. All right, let's see if this is gonna pull him, bust me in the face. I don't have enough leverage on this. The thing about this is leverage. Yeah, no leverage, so I'm gonna have to get something a little longer. Let me use my brain. What do I have that I could use to ratchet this down? All right, guys, so look, man, I ain't got no time to be wasting on this damn spring. The bike, I laid the bike down. I didn't drop it. I purposely laid it down. I'm hooking it up to the tip of my freaking lawnmower, and I started jacking the spring, okay? I started jacking that spring up because that spring is from hell. That spring is from hell. So now I'm getting it close enough so when I start pulling it, 1, 2, 3, baby, I ain't got to worry about it no more. You feel me? And I could even cut this if I can't get this because it's too tight. I'll just cut the damn thing, and that's it. That spring is on. Just remember, you're gonna end up losing your strap because this is gonna get locked in. If you have like a thinner thing, feel free, but that spring is on. I ain't got to worry about it. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I ain't got no time. So that spring goes on the same spot, all right? But they have to be opposite of each other. They can't face in the same direction, okay? So I'm gonna do the same exact thing that we just did. Let me see if I can get this placement. If you don't have any straps, you can go to Harbor Freight and get yourself some cheap straps, man. I'm telling you, it's an adventure bike. They're made to lay down, remember that. So you can do that, don't worry about it. Let's see what we got. Let's pull this bad boy. Look at that, simple. No extra muscles required. I just let the tension do what it do. It's working its way over. Let me show you guys. I'm pretty sure you can probably see it, but I just want you to see right where it's at, man. So you can see as I'm ratcheting it in, look at that, it's already there. So all I gotta do now is just get this, hold it, and I'm gonna release the spring. Just make sure that this is where it needs to be. Damn it. All right, that did not go as planned. So let's do it again. My hope was for it to just land directly on it. But that bastard said, hell no, I ain't gonna land there. What the hell you think this is, boy? You think I'm just gonna work because you said let's work? You gonna have to work extra. Well, listen, sucker. I don't mind doing it again, because guess what? That's how we do it. All right, let's see if we can get this thing lined up. There we go. Now we talking, baby. Yeah. And that spring is completely on there. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. All right, so I got my kickstand down. Let's get this thing picked up. One of the things about this bike too, I'm gonna change those hand guards, because those hand guards, they will, every time the bike falls, right, which the bike will fall, you're going to have a little issue with the hand guards. They will break off pretty easy. But center stand is up. I celebrate that. Let me show you guys the stuff that I was talking about. That's a major plus that that part is now done. Let's see how this works, and then we get it going. So you guys just figured out a much more simpler way to get that center stand on, and that's it right there. You see what I'm saying? Wow, I'm so happy that part is done, man. Let me see if I can get it up here easy, or if it's gonna require a lot of work. Easy, wow. Done. The center stand is up. I'm gonna put the rubber stopper on here next, but look at that. Now my bike can stand, and the springs, you can see the springs, right? So on the spring itself, you see how that's opposite of each other? That's what you want to do. You want to have it opposite of each other. And then I'm gonna look where I gotta put the spring piece. There should be a square stopper here. Actually, the round one is gonna go right in that slot. So let's do that, and then we're finished. All right, so I'm putting a little lubrication on here, a little WD-40. That will help me to get this little grommet piece in. Let me see if I can get it in here without my screwdriver. Oh yeah, there we go. That's it. Now we are officially done, guys. That's a simple thing. The WD-40 is going to help to get this in that slot much more easier. So now when you pick it up, when you kick the stand up, it's gonna hit on there. It's a bump stopper, all right? That's perfect. Let's see the center stand, how the center stand works, all right? Now that I got the center stand hooked up, if I'm coming off this bike, and let's say I wanna get my bike parked up, steadied up, whatever I'm doing, the center stand, make sure my handlebars are straight. I'm not even putting it in neutral, I'm keeping it right there. I get in this lift, and let's see the spring, how much spring we get. 1, 2, 3, that's solid. That's perfect, that's what I needed, is to get my center stand on there. Now my bike can stand straight up, and it is straight. It's not going anywhere. Look at this, it's not going anywhere. This thing is done. The installation was easy, but that spring, oh my God. That spring to me, it's made from hell. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You saw what I did. I'm not expecting you to do what I did, but also keep in mind when you tilt the bike over, you'll be a little bit of fuel lost on that bike. That's pretty much it. If you don't have tall legs, you're gonna have to stand and push it off the center stand. But me, I have daddy long legs. Make sure you have that Jiffy stand up, and you just push it forward, okay? And it just drops right back down, and you're ready to go. I have it in just first gear, and man, I love this bike. Man, when I tell you I love this bike, I mean I love this bike. I like the angle, the turn, the control of it. I could go even deeper on this bike, you feel me? That's what I love, Africa Twin, baby. All right, guys, thanks for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate you guys, being here, being a part of the journey with me. This is what it's all about. I love it. I like to be able to install my stuff on my bike. Real quick, when you put the center stand down, there's a moment where the center stand is just holding the bike centered. It's literally just there, and you pop it back, and that's it, you're done. All right, don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know your boy Sensei is always up to something, baby. All right, me and Rue is hanging out. I'll do a quick reel on this little bag right here. I'll give you guys a little heads up on how this was installed. I love that. I got the bags that's gonna go in the back. They're soft bags, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be no heavy bags, no hard bags. I'm not a hard bag fan, especially when I'm doing off-road stuff. From a lot of my studies and research, soft bags just happen to be better. If that bike goes down, I do not want the hard bag to come down and slap me on the back of my heel, my ankle, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So guys, I'll see y'all soon. Peace.